Hi, Telus community, and welcome to today's session of Elite Rating. In just a moment, I'll walk you through 5 key mistakes candidates commonly make during the Telus Rater evaluation, and more importantly, how you can avoid them with clarity and confidence. The truth is, many capable individuals fail this exam, not due to a lack of effort, intelligence, or motivation, but because they weren't aware of the pitfalls that woefully undermine their performance. These aren't always obvious. In fact, some of the most common ones come from misunderstandings about how the guidelines should be applied in real-world tasks and underestimating how the system detects inconsistencies during the evaluation. But by the end of this session, you'll have a sharper perspective on what to watch out for and how to navigate the exam with strategy, not just guesswork. So, without further ado, let's dive in.
Number 1. Neglecting the Rater guidelines. Some people assume they can rely purely on common sense to get through the exam, but that's wrong. The guidelines are not suggestions, they are the blueprint for the whole evaluation process. Every page, every example, every principle matters. Core concepts like page purpose, your money or your life, experience, expertise, authoritativeness, and trustworthiness are not just terms to memorize. Skipping them or skimming through the 160+ pages will leave you woefully unprepared. The exam is built to catch inconsistencies, and without a solid command of these principles, even your most confident answers can fail. Master the guidelines and you don't just survive the exam, you own it. Number 2. Failing to practice with real tasks. The Telus exam is not a theoretical test, it's a practical assessment designed to simulate real-world evaluation scenarios. You're expected to perform page quality and needs-met rating tasks just as they would on the job. Unfortunately, many approach the exam after only reading the guidelines without ever attempting to apply them in a realistic context. Understanding the guidelines in theory is important, but being able to interpret and apply them accurately under exam conditions is what truly determines success. To be well prepared, you should engage with sample tasks, time yourself, and compare your reasoning to guideline examples. Without that experience, even a well-read candidate may struggle to perform when it matters most. Number 3. Ineffective time management. Another common mistake you might struggle with is spending too much time perfecting a single task, forgetting that dozens more still await. By the time you realize it, the clock is ticking down and you're forced to rush, or worse, leave questions unanswered. An even greater oversight is failing to practice under timed conditions. If you've never trained with the pressure of the clock, the real exam can throw you off. You might freeze or speed through and make avoidable errors. To avoid this, build time awareness early. Practice each task type with a timer, balance accuracy with speed, and prepare key comment templates based on the guidelines. Remember, precision matters, but perfection at the cost of completion can cost you the exam.
Number 4. Memorizing instead of understanding. People try to cram the concepts from the guidelines, believing the Telus exam is all about memorizing definitions. It's not. You're not being tested on how well you can recite the guidelines. You're being tested on whether you understand how to apply them in real-world scenarios. What does a low-quality page actually look like? What makes a page high quality in different contexts? How do needs-met ratings shift based on user intent? Many candidates spend hours memorizing terms like YMYL, EEAT, or page purpose without actually learning how those concepts show up in search results. That's a mistake. Telus wants to see whether you can take what you've read and use it to make consistent, guideline-based judgments. So focus less on rote learning and more on recognizing patterns, making comparisons, and learning from examples in the guidelines. That's how you pass. Number 5. Guessing without referencing. A lot of candidates also fall into the trap of thinking they probably know what the right answer is, especially when a task looks simple. But here's the truth. If your answer isn't grounded in the guidelines, it's just a guess, and the system will flag it as inconsistent. If you're unsure about how to rate a page, don't wing it. Take the extra seconds to reference the PDF and be sure. Bottom line, use the guidelines like your cheat sheet, because that's exactly what they are. The exam rewards those who refer back to the document, not those who rely on instinct.
This evaluation process isn't about being perfect, it's about being prepared. So take these insights, stay sharp, and walk into your exam ready to win. You've got this. If this video helped you, don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's conquer the Telus exam together. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.